So I'm live. I didn't want to go live. I wanted to record, but this was what happens when you don't stay on your game. I was posted when I started trying to do YouTube. I'm a comedian. I'm an actress, and I'm a comedic actress, and I am a dramatic actress. And when I decided, and I was a teacher for 20 years, and I'm a Virgo. So I'm a perfectionist, right? So I tried doing YouTube before I came to move to South Africa, right? Since I can't record, since StreamYard is being unreasonable with a sister, yeah, I didn't want to go live because I have notes and things because I am a Virgo and I'm a perfectionist. But I'm talking about Brett Farve's ass because it seems like the news don't want to. And on pulling the black card, we got to keep it real. This is some racist shit right now because if this man, they are spending more time talking about what is this guy's name, the coach of the Celtics, Nia Long's fiance. I love Nia Long, and one of my favorite movies is what is that damn movie? Love Jones. Love that movie. Love that soundtrack. So I love Nia Long, but whether this guy, the coach of the Celtics, Udoka, however, I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, Coach Udoka, but I don't really give a damn if you cheated. All right, I don't care. Y'all been engaged since 2015. Do you really think I give a damn and my battery's going low? So let's make this quick because the light's gonna go out. Okay, Brett Farve, okay, with the assistance of the former governor of Mississippi, they have reallocated money, and that's the nicest way, allegedly. They got text messages and stuff. They got receipts, and they have Brett Farve was given millions of dollars that should have been going to what is that to temporary assistance for the needy families, welfare, damn it, for people's daycare and to eat. But instead, it built a nice big volleyball court for his damn daughter. I don't want this to go out since it's live, so I'll plug it in. And when you're out of the country, they use different kind of. Let me get this shit in. They use different kind of cords. Your outlet is different in the UK and in Africa, and I didn't bring enough. It don't matter. Now y'all got to see me in the sunlight. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong, but it's all good because we're going to get this message out here because it seems like the news, they don't really care. They are more fixated on whether or not Coach Udoka cheated on Nia Long. When this bastard, Brett Farve, yeah, you're a white man, white people, y'all get away with. Damn, y'all can really get away with a lot of shit. And you can have receipts. And he's all bold. He's saying that there's nothing I did, nothing wrong. Let's go through my notes. Former quarterback Brett Farve, allegedly with the assistance of the former Governor Bryant, and others, embezzled allegedly millions of dollars, for a state-of-the-art volleyball court. What the fuck? This is a white school. Okay? A volleyball court. Okay? Millions. And they took it from the Temporary Assistance for Needy Family, TANF. I don't know if it's an acronym, okay? And the state audit was released in 2020 that it said as much as $94 million. $94 million was has been funneled different places. And Brett Farve's daughter, she's on the volleyball team. Yeah, buddy. She's on the volleyball team. She is very comfortable because she took from poor whites and blacks, because a lot of white folks is on welfare. Don't more whites than blacks, if you want to be real. But yeah, so millions which was earmarked to go to the temporary assistance for needy families, have gone astray. They don't know where some of the money is, but from the receipts from this Brett Farve's text messages with the former Governor Bryant, that crooked politician. Yeah, he need to be in jail. They all need to be in jail. So, and you know what? What makes this worse? I'm about to get on a politician that so many black people love so much. And if anybody is looking at this, no one's looking at it because no one knows I'm here. One day someone will discover this channel and they'll say, why does her lighting look like that? And I can say to you, I didn't bring the right outlets. I'm in South Africa. So this is pure sunlight. This little house gets a lot of sunlight. Okay, but I'm gonna get on this this Bill Clinton, what some black called our first black president, because he went on Arsenio Hall and blew a terrible saxophone. Listen, I love jazz. I love Miles Davis, John Coltrane, etc. And go on and on and on. This brother, this sorry politician, our former, it was our 42nd president. I can't remember. Well, the fraud was rooted in change enacted in such programs in 1996 during the presidency of Bill Clinton, where cash benefits paid to poor families were replaced by block grants issued to states. Okay, they are supposed to be distributed accordingly to four federal guidelines that emphasize moving poor families toward steady employment. I don't know if y'all remember in the 90s, they went through this thing, Bill Clinton put it in, where even he was insisting that a lot of poor people who are poor women who have babies, they sit around and they have babies for a check. Now, I'm sure some people out there having babies for a check, but they don't give a lot of money. So Bill Clinton enforced this law that the governors can dictate where it goes and what happens with it. And it gives a lot of leeway for stealing, just like what happened in the case of Brett Farve, former quarterback, because ain't nobody saying his name. It's not on the news like it should be. Come on now. This is really serious. I mean, I feel bad for Nia Long in their situation. He's a cheater, okay? What are we going to do? They've been engaged since, like I said, I think it's been since 2015. That's one long engagement. They have a 10-year-old child together. They make a beautiful couple. But I think this is a little more important. Yeah, so Bill Clinton put that in around the same time. He put in 3 strikes. You go to jail for life. Yeah, that man has so many black people. He had gimmicks. But so Brett Farve allegedly stole a lot of money and made a state-of-the-art volleyball facility. Okay, all you need is a net. Damn. What the hell? And a volleyball. But not his daughter. Nah, she needs more. So they're gonna take millions from the poor. It's a backwoods Robin Hood. You take from the poor and you give to the rich. Some bullshit. So, yeah, I got that out of my system. And yes, the lighting looks weird because of the outlet. I'm the bad girl of comedy, Allison Johnson. This is pulling the black card. I wasn't supposed to go live because I don't have followers. I got like 52 followers. I got like 23,000 followers on Instagram. I don't hardly go on there. I should. My son fussed with me from the States telling me to get on TikTok. I'm like, what the fuck? I hardly am on Instagram the way I should be, but I'm gonna be on there more. I do. I post more on Instagram. This this YouTube thing is not an easy thing, especially when you want things right. Like I before when I was doing it, when I did it like 3 days in a row, I really got the touch, the feel of StreamYard, and I knew how to share the screen. I knew how to put pictures. Like I wanted a picture of Brett Farve. I wanted a picture. I had all this I wanted to do, but I forgot it. And then I said, damn it, I'm just going to tell the story. I can let y'all listen to what happened. I think I can do that. I think I remember how to do that. Listen to what Brett Farve did. Okay, and I hope y'all can hear this.
New details now surrounding accusations that retired NFL quarterback Brett Farve used welfare funds to help build a new volleyball stadium at his alma mater, the University of Southern Mississippi, where his daughter played the sport. A former director of Mississippi's welfare agency, John Davis, has now pleaded guilty to federal and state charges that he conspired to misspend tens of millions of those welfare funds meant for the poorest families in what is the poorest state in the U.S. Text messages in a state court filing have shown Davis, Farve, and former Mississippi Governor Phil Bryant and others worked together to help secure millions in state money to build that stadium, which was a pet project of the former Super Bowl champion.
For
Joining me
volleyball.
now here is ABC News contributor and host of the Law and Crime Network, Brian Buckmore. Brian, thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure, Gio.
So listen, one of those text messages from 2017 published by Mississippi Today, let's go ahead and show that to you. It shows that Brett Farve asked the head of a nonprofit handling welfare funds, quote, if you were to pay me, is there any way that the media could find out where it came from and how much? So given the evidence in the scandal, could Farve end up facing charges?
So we haven't gotten all of the evidence just yet, but what we see so far, there's a potential for charges. What I think the DOJ is going to do is probably take the people who have already pled guilty, that being Nancy New, who pled guilty last in April, and as you said, John Davis, who just pled guilty. We have the text messages, but we don't have the conversations behind closed doors. John Davis has already said he's going to cooperate. With more information, I think it may be a strong case against Brett Farve, and they may actually press forward, but right now it's still a bit of a question mark.
So what is that legal defense for?
Y'all see how it's a question mark when you white? And don't say I'm racist and don't say I turn everything to race. But when you are a male white man, a white man, even a white woman too, because I had a white woman here in South Africa. I know this is random, but I got to tell y'all this. I had a white woman here in South Africa. I was at it was what was so cool. It was 90s hip hop thing at Bailey's. I was chilling, and white chick walked clear across the room and said, "How you doing? What you doing?" And I was live on Instagram. See, I do go on my Instagram. And she took my glasses off and put them on her own face. And I thought to myself, white women are crazy. But before I thought that, I said, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't be taking people's glasses and give me my glasses. And she offered to buy me drinks and everything was cool after that. I knew, she was like, I'll be back next week. And I knew I wouldn't because that bitch was crazy. But you see how they say they don't know if he'll get in trouble. They got text messages, all right, between him and the former governor, okay? That's all they would need for a brother or a sister. Text messages, your ass going to jail. But for Brett,
For Farve even look like in a case like this, Brian?
It's difficult, but I think his attorney, Bud Holmes, is already kind of putting it out there. Like, if you and I said, hey, ABC, if you're going to pay us, I don't really want the public to know, that seems fishy. But I think what he's putting forward is Brett Farve is this guy that, by all accounts, made about $138 million just playing football. We're not talking about ads and things like that. And maybe, if I was his defense attorney, I'd put, like, he wants to be a humble guy. He doesn't want to show that he's getting money elsewhere to pay for this pet project that inevitably helps his daughter. And I think that's the defense, but how loud.
Do you hear the defense? Oh my God. White people, if any white people ever come across this taping, if it ever happens, for some reason, I have such a bubbly personality. I'm funny as hell on stage. My Nina Simone one-woman show is excellent. It'll be on Amazon next year. But yeah, what's up? This is I don't have the followers I should have, but I didn't put my heart in it. My son told me that. He said, "Ma, you gotta be diligent. You gotta do it every day, even if you don't feel like doing it. Do a short thing on something." And this story has been bothering me. So here I am. But white person, if any white person comes across this footage, just by chance, I want y'all to know, I don't want to hear no excuses from you. I don't want to hear an excuse you can't get a job. You white, damn it. I don't want to hear an excuse why you got arrested. You white, damn it. I don't want to hear nothing, no excuses. Why you couldn't finish school? Because life is easier for y'all, whether you want to admit it or not. Because Brett Farve ain't going to do a minute in jail. And what this sounds like, allegedly, is the embezzling. Yeah, this sounds like embezzling. Or, yeah, this is what this sounds like. And homie ain't going to do, they got text messages, everything. And I know the lady they got in jail who ain't used to being in jail, Miss New. Miss New ass is gonna be talking because Miss New ain't used to being in jail. Miss New knows nothing about jail. So Brett, you should be worried about Miss New. If I was you, I probably would try to offer Miss New some money, some kind of. But I ain't trying to help your ass because you robbed from the poor. I'm pointing this way. And I'm not supposed to move a lot. My son told me it makes the film cloudy. I'm new at this, y'all. Follow me. See, I even knew how to do this thing before where I could put down here, follow me. As the channel grows, and it will, because I'm a Virgo, and now I am insistent on making this channel decent. Not great, not fantastic. Y'all will settle with decent, right? Come on now. But anyway, I plan to make it better. So let's finish hearing how Brett Farve is going. I hope y'all can hear this. I don't have nobody to tell me whether. Oh, the enforcer's here. Hey, enforcer. My light went out. Everything that could go wrong did go wrong. My son told me I'm supposed to always keep on this game, but I've been busy doing a lot of things, and I moved to another country and I'm trying to grow my channel. So I love you right now, enforcer. I'm talking about Brett Farve's stealing ass, allegedly. And I was listening. So I'm going to finish up listening. I feel nervous now. I'm not nervous going on stage, but I'm not nervous with an audience, a live audience, if I could see them. But this is kind of scary, knowing somebody's right back there. And follow me on Bad Girl Economy, the influencer too. So I'm going to wrap this up and I'm going to listen. We're going to listen to what this white man say, how he going to get away with stealing millions of dollars to build his daughter and his alma mater a new volleyball, state-of-the-art volleyball course. Okay, when all you need is the net and some sand. I don't know. But his daughter must be special. Yes, of course, she's a white woman. Let's go.
Or how true that is going to really measure up to the rest of the evidence that we're going to probably hear in the next couple of months, and we'll see how well that defense pans out.
Enforcer, since you're the only person here, can you hear what I'm playing? Because I tried sharing the screen, but he needs to be in jail. Shaking your head. So you can hear it play? You can hear what I'm playing, the news reel that I'm playing. Can you hear it? Press 1 if you can hear it, the Enforcer 2. When I play it, I'm going to play it now.
So let's go through some of the details here. That former welfare director has received a 90-year sentence with 58 of those suspended, 32 to serve on state charges. Yeah. The judge has also put him on house arrest until his federal sentencing. So what do you make of his punishment in this case?
I think it's appropriate. I mean, in the feds, he can look up to getting 15 years. And the reason why I say it's appropriate is we've heard it anywhere from Shannon Sharp to anyone else who's commenting on this. When you see an individual who steals 40, 50, maybe $500 from the welfare, the government goes after them very hard. Here's a person who, as you said, is stealing from the poorest of the poor. Mississippi is the poorest state in the union. And the temporary assistance of needy families, that's the fund that they're given every year, $86 million, 77 of those misappropriated. And these people are dishing it out for all of these lavish lifestyles when they actually have the money to do so. I think the penalty needs to be serious, because this cannot be a concept or a scheme that continues, because it's affecting us as taxpayers and, of course, the people who need it the most.
And what about the governor?
The governor, to your point, Phil Bryant, these text messages are damaging because it's already connecting John Davis and Nancy New, who are already guilty. And now you've got the former governor, Phil Bryant, and Brett Farve looking on the outside saying, hey,
So my one person who I'm in love with now, the Enforcer 2, do you think Brett Farve is going to go to jail? I'm waiting for his answer. Because I don't think he's going to do a time, a day, a minute, an hour in jail. I don't believe he will, because he's a prominent, he has status, he was a quarterback, white men love him. He ain't going to jail.
Involved in these text messages as well, and I think they can get pulled in because it's a pipeline from governor to director of a nonprofit to a former NFL Hall of Famer. I think the whole pipeline needs to be reviewed.
I doubt it too.
All right, Brian Buckmore, thank you so much for joining us. We'll watch for you.
So you've heard it all. Another one gets away with doing dirty to the ones with the least. Okay, stealing. How low can you go? Stealing from the poorest of the poor, people who are on welfare. Now I bet there would have been a whole bunch of new daycares started, because this money is not only used for food stamps and all of that kind of stuff. It's allocated to daycares, stipends for children to be able to go to pre-K and all this kind of these things. And Brett Farve, they're talking about Nia Long and the quarterback. The coach, I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Let me say it. I'm trying to get this right. Celtics coach, Udoka. I'm in Africa. I should know this. I know that's got to be an African name. But people are talking about that more than they're talking about Brett Farve and a bunch of other greedy, already rich white folk misallocating money. It's just so unfair. But what's new? So this is Allison Johnson pulling the black card. I'm so glad you hear the Enforcer 2. And if anybody follows me, I'm gonna start. I've been being cool. I didn't want to tell my family, listen, could you follow me on YouTube? And I didn't want to ram it down my 23,000 Instagram followers, because sometimes I don't post like I should. But I do better than I do on YouTube. I post once a week on Instagram. But I'm going to have to start putting the word out there. And when I go on the panel, on Suge's panel, Uncle Suge, I got a show, damn it. So I love you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And give out some love, y'all. It's free, you know? Okay, now I'm going to try to get out of here. I'm going to end the broadcast. I'm doing it now. While my dog, he's trying to get out. I don't know if y'all can see him. But later. And next time I'll have my light working. My mic will be working better. All right. Later, y'all. Peace. See you, Enforcer. I'm out. Big up!